But 8th grade was by far the most interesting. I remember it was the first week of school, you know? New beginnings, new year. I was excited. The first week of school was a little off, though. The mood was way off. I remember I walked into school and I saw a bunch of kids surrounding these TV stations. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? And I look at the TV, I was like, oh my God, that's my name. Yo, my name's on TV, I'm famous. Everybody looks at me all shocked, like, what? I'm like, yeah, look, Marwan. This girl next to me was bawling her ass out. She's like, what? I was like, oh, sweetie, I know this is the first time you're meeting someone famous, but don't worry, I'll get you an autograph later. She runs off. I didn't understand why. So, I got home because I was so excited to tell my parents. So after school, I went home. I saw my mom and dad. I'm like, Mama, Baba, guess what? They're like, what? I'm like, I'm famous. They're like, what? How? I'm like, look. I grabbed the remote. I turn on the TV. I'm like, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. Marwan. That's me. My parents look at each other in complete silence. Like my dad, you know when your parents are in silence, but they're having a silent conversation? And you can hear the silent conversation? Like my dad was looking at my mom and was like, you better tell him or I'm gonna throw him outside the balcony. So my mom proceeds to explain to me that the reason why I was so famous is because a pilot named Marwan decided to hijack a plane and crash it into the World Trade Center on 9/11. Yeah, not good for your boy Marwan. And then my parents were kept on looking at each other like they're having the silent conversation, thinking that I don't know what's going on. Like my dad was looking at my mom being like, how is he this stupid? My mom's like, I don't know, I loved him, I fed him hummus all day. We can't bet on him in our retirement. Put all the chips in the other child. So, I went to school the next day. And I sat down in class, again, minding my own business. And the intercom goes on. Yes, can we have a Marvin Monogamy come to the office, please? Yo, I was offended this time. Monogamy? Do they know who I am? I'm Muslim. How you gonna say I'm monogamous? I get 4 wives in my religion, thank you very much. Y'all forget, we're the OGs of poly. Anyways, I skedaddle to the principal's office. I knock on the door, pop. He's like, Marlon, come in, take a seat. I'm like, I guess I'm fucking Marlon today. So I sit down, and he's like, so, do you remember what happened yesterday? You telling kids you were famous? I was like, oh, shit. I told all those kids that I was the terrorist, didn't I? He's like, you did. He's like, you understand the severity of the situation, right, Marwan? You understand how this poorly reflects badly on your name, the attack on our country, everything involved. I was like, I know. But at least they know my name, man. Jesus Christ, why I gotta be such a Debbie Downer? Haven't you heard of bad publicity is good publicity sometimes? Let your boy shine.